I'm Jessica Sonneborn of Never Open the Door. You are watching the 13th Wolfman. Oh!
Hi, I'm Augie Duke for The Black Room. You are watching the 13th Wolfman. Oh!
Hey everyone, I'm the 13th Wolfman. You know what? You know who I have with me today? I have Jessica Sonneborn. She's back. She's from The Haunting of Alice D. She's got Never Opened the Door and many other things. And Augie Duke, who is in Wild Boar, The Black Room. Welcome to Sit Down, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's up, guys?
Well, this is fun because I get to talk to Jess a little bit more. But Augie, you're from a family of movie makers.
But I'm a virgin to your show.
That's fine.
It's the joke of the night, guys. Joke of the night. Yeah. I guess you could say I come from old Hollywood, which is kind of cool. I like saying that. Yeah,
your mom was an actress. She made like 5 or 6 movies, most of them with your grandfather.
Yeah, my grandfather, Maurice Duke, which you told me you know some of his films, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Maurice's work. He did The Atomic Kid with Mickey Rooney, which is one of my all-time favorite movies.
So crazy.
You know, I told you I have it on DVD, and he did the Mickey Rooney Show.
Yeah.
And again, I'm a big fan of the Mick.
If they were alive, I would have them sign things for you, but I can't. Replacement for them. But unfortunately, they're up in heaven now. But yeah.
But you said the one movie that he gets recognized for the most is Bela Lugosi meets the
Lugosi meets the Gorilla, right? Exactly. Yeah,
which is like the movie anybody but gets when they buy one of those 10-packs.
Yeah. Yeah, like producers have that picture up in their walls, and I'm like, how do you even know that movie? Because it's like the classic bad movie that he, but yeah. So, yeah. Old Hollywood, but I'm like the one of the family. So
well, yeah, but you're also the one that's got a lot more credits than some. You're like I said, your mom made movies, but she only made like 5 or 6.
But she did 30 commercials, and I'm so jealous of her for that.
Really?
Yes. Wow. So I'm like, Mom, because like 30 commercials nowadays, I would be a rich mother.
That's a lot of commercials. Yeah. Oh, you could swear. Go ahead.
I know, the worst. I'm a truck driver, kids. Yeah, that's how I met Jess, kind of. Well, through my family.
Yeah, through your mom. That's right.
The world, the 6 degrees of separation. She did a pilot with her ex-husband, who booked my brother on it, because he's an actor, but he's also a white rapper. BB the Jerk. BB the Jerk, look out for him.
You're talking about Oliver.
Barnaby, BB the Jerk. It's my little brother.
Okay.
Oliver does a magazine, but yeah, so he was on a pilot with Jess that her ex-husband was directing, right? With Rob Minkoff.
Yep, yeah. They did a pilot, and Barnaby played the youngest character in it. It was like a bunch of high school kids, but we needed like a really young kid. And Barnaby looked super young, so I think he was playing like 11 or 12, but he was 15.
What was the pilot?
It was called Aftermath.
It's like a sci-fi
pilot. Yeah. And then, so I was like kind of Barnaby's, like not guardian, but like I picked him up and brought him out to the desert, hung out with him, and then when we went to go make Lure Teen Fight Club, our first feature, Bill McAdams and I were casting it, and Barnaby was supposed to be in it, and then Augie's mom was like,
she was like a stage mother for 5 seconds.
She's like, can his sister audition? And we were like, fine, she can audition. Like, we didn't know who she was, or, like, we didn't see a photo, nothing. We were just like, sure, we'll let her come in. And then she comes in, and we're like, who the heck is this girl? Like, she's like, just this teeny thing. She comes in, and she's like, I'm like, oh, your mom was telling me about your the documentary about your grandfather. And she's like, yeah, it's called Fuck 'em and Suck a Dick. And I'm like,
it's not called Fuck 'em and Suck a Dick. It's called
you
Fuck 'em.
Yeah. You said, fuck
I was young. I was young and dumb and full of cum. No, I'm kidding.
I've seen the cover art for Fuck 'em, and it's basically him doing the doing the Alfred Hitchcock thing where he's sitting in the director's chair looking back.
Yeah, it's a great documentary. You guys should watch it. My mom produced it and created it. It's really beautiful. I love the documentary. I'm a big fan of her documentary, but yeah. Anyway, that's how I know Jess.
How we met. And that's how she basically got cast in the movie, even though you had to audition 6 times or whatever. Like,
yeah, you guys went through. You had like Mary Jo Slater casting it, and you guys went through like a ring of people. And that was actually my first movie ever. That was about. I'm not gonna even say it. It's been a long time.
That's a big name to have connected to casting, Mary Jo Slater.
Oh, Mary Jo Slater. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That was cool. So.
Christian's mom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Christian Slater's mom.
And you were saying earlier, Jess, that basically your husband comes from old Hollywood.
Yes. Yes. He, Jean Brom was his grandfather. So he did like Miracle, Our Lady of Fatima, Hangover Square, but a lot of Twilight Zone TV shows, like episodes and Outer Limits and
One Step Beyond, and
in the 50s.
Yeah,
so
that's really cool. That leads us into Never Open the Door. This great homage to the 1960s sci-fi horror chiller type stuff that was going on back then. This is such a Twilight Zone styled movie, and I love the fact that they shot it in black and white.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a hard thing to do nowadays. It's just a click of a button on a camera now. It's not film stock, but still, it's such a cool look. If they got rid of the cell phones, it could have been set in the 60s.
Yeah, that's true. It's interesting. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, because there really isn't any other technology or anything else that really gives that away in the movie. It's so contained right there.
Yeah, I mean, when he goes out into the outside, I mean, there's cars in the background that look like they're from the 50s and 60s.
Yeah. So. It was covered in snow, too.
It was cool. I loved it.
I love this movie. There was Tess, and Monster Tess.
Yeah.
Monster Tess was very cool looking.
Thank you. Yeah, it was really a fun character to play. When I read the script, I was like, oh, this is interesting. I've never played a monster before. I'm usually like the damsel or the the bitch or whatever, but never the monster. So it was really cool.
You're a monster bitch this time.
Yeah. And I was kind of the damsel monster, actually. I was one of the nicer characters, I thought,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. You were.
Yeah, especially when she's trying to explain to him that, that she's Tess. There is no other Tess, It's like, I've answered all your questions.
Yes. Yes.
And the answer for what his nickname was in the 3rd grade, just great answer.
Thank you. Turtle head.
Yep. now
Augie, I want to watch the trailer.
What, to Never Open the Door?
Yeah, right now.
Okay, well, let's introduce the trailer then.
Okay.
So, it's your movie, Jess. Would you like to introduce the trailer for?
Okay. Awesome. Here is Vito Trabucco's Never Open the Door trailer.
Who's that?
Did you invite anyone else?
I didn't get... What are you talking about?
I didn't invite anybody, did you?
Isaac! There's something still out there. You're
gonna have to toughen up if we're gonna get through this, all right?
What the hell's wrong with this guy, huh?
Can I have a word with my wife, please?
She came up and she licked my face.
What do you mean she licked your face?
He punched him upstairs.
You try that again, right? Oh! This could just be the locals, the people from the town playing a joke on us.
And that's never opened the door. Now, Augie, you got a movie. You got a movie that's coming out, Wild Boar. Well, you're in it with Jessica.
Well, no, Wild Boar is me and Jess all the way. So that's that's an interesting movie.
You want to talk about it a little?
It's where, I guess you could call it farm animals. No, pig animal people, human pig men take over. How do you want to explain this movie, Jess? Where instead of the humans killing the farm animals are killing the humans. Pigmen.
Gosh, what is a good synopsis? It's like a group of geocachers goes out into the desert. We're on a geocaching
mission to find money. Or there was a plane crash basically, and we're with a group of people that love geocaching. It's a confusing movie.
Okay.
You're like, it's like whatever, I don't know. But yeah, it's basically the setup is that we're geocachers searching for this plane crash, and we find this world of mutated boar / humans. They're like, they've mutated.
Okay.
So
kill people, that eat people and kill people and cage them like farm animals. So it's kind of a switch it up a little bit. Pip, no, don't take my pillow.
And now I want to see it. I mean, it sounds...
No, it's actually pretty badass, and you have one of the best special effects person ever, Barney Berman, with B2 Effects, who does Grimm, and he directed his first film, and got us on it. Well, actually, she connected me to this film as well.
It's big. Yeah, I got cast in the movie, and with the intention of helping them cast
and produce
the character that Augie played. So we went through like a long round of casting for it, and it was like the same thing as Laura. It's
same
like
thing as Laura, but different movie.
We put her through the. She's perfect.
Well, it's funny because Jess didn't think I was right for the role, right? Because it was an innocent girl, and she's so used to me playing the rebellious, angry goth chick, and she was like, "I don't know if this is like." You're right for this, but I'm like, that's me in reality. I'm a good person, I promise.
You just know me as the psycho because that's all you see me as on the.
Yeah, I misinterpreted what I thought that the director wanted, and I wanted Augie obviously to have an opportunity to to audition for it because I really believe in her and I think she's awesome. And I had a bunch of different friends audition, and definitely Augie is one of them that I would bring in front of people and go, she's amazing. But I thought that he was looking for something kind of different, and then she came in and he was like, no, that's that rawness, like that's what I want. And I'm like, when I read the script, I thought you were looking for more like, I don't know, Disney girl. Yes. I don't know why.
Right.
So
you never know with casting. You never know.
So she knocked it out of the park. It was awesome. I was really happy that she got it.
You're thinking more of a Heather Langenkamp before she met Freddie.
Yeah.
Rather than Heather after.
Yes.
Yes.
Or I don't know what you would.
Well, like with the character that's called Lamb, I don't know. Because my character, I was Sable. Like everybody has an animal kind of name thing. So
yeah,
I was supposed to be kind of like sharp and mean and kind of. And I thought Lamb. I just had a different idea of what I thought he wanted, but Augie can embody that too. A Lamb character, of course she can, but I just thought he was going the typical, sugary sweet, like perfect, like little Disney girl. And he was like, no, I want someone with depth. So it worked.
I know that they're still working on it, but any idea of when we might get a glimmer or a peek at this movie?
Barney Berman, are you there?
Yeah, Barney.
Margaret. You know what? From what I know, soon. I'd say soon. That's for sure. Next couple of months, hopefully, we'll be seeing a trailer. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
They're doing little sneaky things. We
tried to get a trailer tonight, but it's not ready. So
it's not ready. It's almost ready. I know that, but yeah.
That's okay. You guys come back when it's ready. I mean,
all right.
That's always the easiest part to do is just say, hey, come back when you got it.
For sure.
Yeah. But so then you also have a movie called Black Room?
Yeah, Rolf Konetsky movie, who's done a bunch of fun horror movies. This one's a really freaking huge cast, guys. This is like Lynn Shay, Natasha Hendridge, Lucas Hassel, oh my god, Dominic Swain, Jimmy Duvall. Like, it's like, the list goes on with amazing people as well, amazing actors in it, which I was blessed to be a part of. So yeah, I'm excited about that one. It's a fun horror movie for sure.
Yeah, just the people that you mentioned right there, Lynn Shay, who's been in everything. She's a very talented actress, and you can't say anything bad about her, but obviously, if it wasn't for her brother Robert Shay, he put her in some of the stuff, so that helped a lot.
Of course, that's helpful for sure. But she's awesome. She's awesome. I didn't actually work with her personally, but she's awesome. Everyone was awesome though. Every actor on set was so professional and so cool. So that was awesome. That was fun.
And James Duvall.
Jimmy Duvall, yeah. Jimmy's was a friend before we did the film, but yeah, he's great. Donnie Darko and bunch of other stuff.
Well, he was also okay. Yeah, never mind.
You're like thinking of somebody else.
I was thinking of someone else with the same first name, James. But
I know who you're talking about. Different Duvall.
No, actually, it was Duvall. It wasn't. No.
It's okay.
I'll tell you about it afterwards.
Uh-oh. I knew it too. It's okay. Don't worry.
So, Jess, you've done Never Open the Door. Alice D came out this last year, which I still love that movie. Awesome movie.
Thank you.
I love that too.
She did a great job in it, and she directed it. Yeah.
I love that movie. I'm a big fan.
I still want to see a sequel.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
that would be awesome.
That would be interesting. I mean, everyone's dead, right? Oh, whoops! Did I kill?
Wait, it's a horror. Spoiler. No.
There's no such thing as dead in horror.
Yeah.
That's true. You can kind of do whatever you want. You can choose whether or not they're dead or alive or both.
Yeah. Plus, it was kind of a paranormal movie, so you never know what happens. Who comes?
And the house is still there.
Yeah.
My dog.
Yeah. Beachmansion.com. You can rent that house. It's fucking amazing.
Oh.
Are we not supposed to swear?
No, you can swear.
Well, you're talking to the two truck driver chicks, so if we swear, we're like, we don't even realize we do it, but we do it so much. Hey, you do not do that. She's being a brat and needy right now.
She's so cute.
No, I'm just saying, when it comes to the house is still there, it could still be infested or whatever you want to call it, so...
Well, now we have a whole another group of people haunting the house, possibly, too.
Yeah. So, get on that.
Jessica introduced me to my boyfriend, who's also an LSD, who's also a Wild Boar. That's how we met. She's like my connection to everything, basically, Jessica Sonneborn.
I'm noticing this. So without Jessica, you're not doing a whole lot.
I'm like the casting director, matchmaker.
She is, though. It's funny. You have matchmade before, too. That's
right. I matchmade you with somebody else.
The person you introduced me to. And now I'm with a new man who I love so much, Michael Reed, who's an LSD as well.
Yeah, he's the stoner. The funny one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's great.
They've done a bunch of stuff too together.
Yeah, he's kind of like he's one of my Augie guys.
He's the male version of me, basically. I love myself so much. I'm dating myself.
No, it's saying like I recommend him and.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
For Wild Boar, he was the only person they saw for that character.
Yeah, I think he walked in. They were like, "Yep, you're good."
Yeah, because I showed his reel to Barney, and he was like, let's bring him in. And then he's like, but don't tell him we're not bringing in anyone else for that role.
Pretend like there's a million people coming.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So he like auditioned, and then he's like, okay, you got it. He was like, what?
Yeah, he thought he did really terrible in the audition. I'm like, no, I'm sure you were fine.
No, he was good.
Make him work for it, huh?
Yeah. Right?
Make him sweat. Oh my gosh.
Ugh, the business in that way. It's grueling.
Yeah.
Well, I wish we had more time to talk longer, but we got to get ready for the live show. So if people want to find you on the interwebs, the internet, social media, where can they find you?
Do you want me to start? Go ahead, Augie.
Where can they find me, like in general? Like, where do I live? No, I'm kidding. I'm on Facebook, Augie Duke. Twitter is Augie Duke. Instagram is Duke Augie, the other way around. And, yeah, that's where you can find me.
And yes. My website is jessicasonneborn.com, and my Twitter and Instagram are Jess Sonneborn. So, and I'm on Facebook, Jess Sonneborn, Jessica Sonneborn. It's one of the two. So.
And again, like I said, I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
For Jessica Sonneborn and Augie Duke, I'm the 13th Wolfman, and of course, I'm on the prowl.